Commissioner Kelly, I think your initiative to put liaison officers overseas is absolutely brilliant to essentially bypass the sort of cumbersome security requirements that CIA has to pass information. Has this been a really productive means of gathering intelligence from overseas?
Every one of them has a video conference every day. They check in every day. They give reports of what's going on. It has been useful. For instance, in 2005, when the London train bombings took place and the bus bombing, I was on the phone with our liaison officer just literally within moments after it happened, because he was in the command center of the London police. So it's funny because Ian Blair was the superintendent of the Metropolitan Police at the time, and he tells the story that he was writing a speech that morning and he did not want to be disturbed. So with sort of typical British aplomb, whatever you want to call it, they didn't notify him. So he's sitting in there for 2 hours writing a speech. He didn't know about the bombs. I knew about it way before he did. Now, why did we want to know about it? Well, we knew that it was going to be a huge story, concerned about the comfort level of people riding the subways, that sort of thing. So we were able to put additional resources at subway stations throughout the city, and we did it quickly. Now, it's that type of real-time information. Now, yesterday, I saw a copy of the federal government's report on the London train bombings. It came out in August of this year. I didn't see it till yesterday. Somebody brought it to my attention. But here we have 7 years after the events took place. We get a copy of the report. In the meantime, I'm getting a report from our person there within minutes after it happened. Let me give you another example. When the attacks took place in Mumbai, we were monitoring Twitter, like the rest of the world, getting a lot of information. But we sent 3 of our liaisons. We don't have anybody in Mumbai. We sent them to Mumbai. They were there, I think, within a day or so. We got real-time, granular information. We went to the Lubavitch Chabad house that was attacked, and as a result of what we learned there, our officers did a 75-page report that we had in less than a week. Information that we gleaned from Mumbai made us increase the number of heavy weapons people that we have in the department. We have a corps of about 400 emergency service officers, but we were concerned about a protracted hostage-taking type of situation. So we embarked on a training regimen. So we have another 250 officers that in an emergency could respond and do that sort of work. What we also did was go and videotape the insides of all the major hotels in the city, so that the average officer is not going into one of these hotels. But clearly, if you're assigned to in Midtown Manhattan, we'd like you to have some understanding of what happens in some of these big hotels. So we use that now as a training program for officers when they go to the precinct. We use it as a refresher. Now that all came out of the visit that we had quickly from our liaison officers. We were first to determine that semi-automatic weapons were used, not automatic weapons. So our people went right to the train station in Mumbai. There were no marks on the wall. When you use an automatic weapon, it tends to rise, that sort of thing. That's the type of, as I say, granular information that we had. We had it quickly. So we want to react quickly. We want to use those liaison officers to go to the scene, get immediate information, and it's been very helpful in a variety of ways. And the difference in this program, say with other federal programs, is they are embedded with the local police. They're not sitting in the U.S. Embassy, which is of value, granted, but this is a sort of cop-to-cop relationship that we find very effective.